All right, man. We got the Alchemist, Flying High EP. Al did an awesome job, chopping up these samples. I thought all the beats were dope. It's not that often you get an Alchemist verse, but when you're lucky enough to get one, they always come through. Very clear and dope. He did a verse with Hit Boy on Hit Boy's album. He did a verse for Larry June on the album that he produced with him, and he did the same thing on this one. But the verse was very dope. I like every song on here. It's just 4 songs. Well, technically it's 8 songs, but 4 songs, and the other 4 are instrumentals of the 4 songs. But highlights for me is basically the whole album. R.I.P. Tracy featuring Earl Sweatshirt and Billy Woods. Both guys did a great job on there. And shout out to Alchemist for picking the right people to be on the songs, because all of them, did a great job on here. Trouble Man featuring TF and Boldy James. I think my favorite song on here is Bless Me featuring Mike and Side Shadow. And Midnight Oil featuring Larry June and Jay Worthy. But that Bless Me, man, that beat is crazy. Very dope piano sample on there. And also, growing up, I was a huge Barry White fan. So if you listen to the album, you hear like a little like 10-second thing of Barry White talking, but that was very dope too.
Yeah, man, I agree. I thought it was a dope EP, dope features, dope production. You said pretty much everything I was gonna say. My highlights are exactly the same as yours. Like you said, pretty much the whole project. And I really enjoyed the Bless Me, or I have Bless. I'm not sure if it's Bless or Bless Me, whichever. Bless Me instrumental. I thought that one was really dope. And I thought the Trouble Man instrumental was dope as well. Really enjoyed Earl Sweatshirt's verse on the Rip Tracy track. So yeah, man, dope EP.
Yeah, definitely. You guys definitely check out the Alchemist Flying High EP. Sure. Next up, man, we got RJ Payne with Jigsaw. I'll let you start this one off.
Yeah, man, dope bars, dope concept. I mean, that's what you're gonna get from RJ every time. Just crazy bars, man. Highlights for me: Want to Play a Game, fire. Pig Head, fire.
Yeah.
The Rack, he went crazy on that song. And Shotgun Carousel. And really, I mean, the whole project's fire to me, for real. I liked all of the songs, but I didn't want to say all of them. But, I thought the whole EP was dope. Shout out to RJ. If you want to hear bars, he's definitely going to give it to you, man.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man, I agree with you. Bars, man, and dope punchlines. Yeah, RJ went off, man. I like the Pendulum. Highlight for me would be the Pendulum. Want to Play a Game, Pighead, and Glass Coffin. But yeah, he went crazy on here, man. So I definitely agree with you. Whenever you get a RJ Payne project, it's definitely going to be a lot of dope rapping on it.
For sure.
Yeah.
Shout out to RJ.
Yeah. Shout out to him for that, man. Next up, man, we got Currency and Harry Fraud Vices. Currency, he has a tendency to work with a lot of different producers, from Alchemist to Jermaine Dupri, and I enjoy just about every project that Currency puts out. But this is just my personal opinion, but I think Harry has the tendency like to bring the best out of him. This is just a dope project, man. I like the beat. Some of the beats a little like abstract, but it works, and I just think this I think the songwriting on here is very good as well. Highlights for me would be Blank Point Bolt, Lunch. I like Stingray featuring Benny the Butcher. I thought Benny went off. Marble Columns featuring Larry June. I thought Larry June had a dope performance on there. And 86 Testarossa featuring Rome Streets. I thought Rome Streets went off as well. But shout out to Harry Fraud. He brought some dope beats on here.
I agree, man. I thought the production was incredible. Dope bars by Spitter as always.
Yeah.
Man, fire, bro. Like this is one of the best EPs I've heard all year, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And it might be better than that one with Jermaine Dupri, for real, for real. I have to go back and go track for track with it, but it might be.
Yeah.
Highlights. I got The Great McCarthy. Uh Black Point Boat Launch. Fire.
Mm.
Stingray featuring Benny the Butcher. Crazy. Marcus Camby featuring Jim Jones. I like that one a lot. Marble Columns with Larry June. Neon Skyline featuring GT. I like the hook and what he did with that track. I thought it was dope. And 86 Testarossa featuring Wrong Streets. Like fire, man.
Yeah.
Fire project.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree, man. Yeah. They him and Harry, man, they got a dope chemistry, man. I also like what Harry does with Dave East too. So Harry's putting in some work, man.
Facts. And you know, we've been talking about people being on runs.
Mm.
Harry, we talked about it recently. Dave has been on a nice run. Harry's been on a nice run, dating back to the project he did with Dave a couple years ago. So
Right.
man, just firework. Shout out to both of them, Curren-C and Harry Broad. Dope project.
Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, shout out to both of those guys, man. Next up, man, we got Coi Leray-Coi. I'll let you start this one off.
All right, Coi Leray. Now we've heard a couple singles from her before. You know, obviously she's very popular. So I was interested to see what a project will sound like from her. I think this is a very solid project. Some of her best work, I think, is on this project. There's a lot of samples, you know, which I'm
Mhm.
not mad at. You
Yeah.
know, I think it's cool because it kind of bridges the gap between like generations and different things like that. Highlights for me, I got Bitch Girl. I thought that was fire. Bops. We spoke on that one previously. Don't Chat Me Up. Like that one. Run It Up. No Angles featuring Lola Brooke. Really like that track. That's dope.
Yeah.
Black Rose and Come and Go. So she's got some on here. I like this. I think it's dope, man.
Yeah, yeah, man. I thought she went in with her performances, and man, she got like some of the craziest samples I've heard like in years. I mean, it's like just the Make My Day, Pump Up the like. I mean, she picked like some really like old school songs on here, man, with the samples. And I know she cracked that checkbook open because there's a lot of samples on here, but she definitely delivered. And I like her, man. I like her. I like Lotto. I think both of those two are killing the game, man. Think they're doing a great job. Highlights for me would be Make My Day featuring David Guetta. Not surprising for him to be a part of that. That sounds like something he would do. Players, I love that track. My Body, Run It Up. I love that track. No Angles featuring Lola Brooke, as you mentioned, and Man's World featuring James Brown. I thought that was dope too, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. And I think it was the Run It Up track. Like she kind of went drill on there, kind of got in her 5 bag, if
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken. And I thought
Hmm.
that was impressive just
Yeah.
to show that versatility. So shout out
Hmm.
to her, man. She
Yeah,
got a lot of
definitely.
different bags.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, even that David Guetta thing just showing she can do kind of like anything. So
Fact.
yeah. Next up, man, we got the OG Fiend, aka International Jones. Cool is in session 3. Dope, man. I think Fiend came through and showed he's a veteran, he's an OG, he still has a passion for music. And thought it was a dope project, man. I thought he had some good rapping on here. Highlights for me would be Living Legend, Broken Spirit, Swag on Me. I thought Paul Wall went off, man. So shout out to him. Paul Wall is still crispy with it, man. Still sharp with his raps. Very dope. And Ski Mask. I gotta give a shout out to Fiend for that one, man, because he just like his whole flow just kind of switched up, and he matched the energy that the two features, Boss Man, Riv, and Rivers came through. He definitely held his own on that one. So shout out to Fiend for doing that.
Yeah, man, I agree. I thought it was a dope project. I really didn't think there was a bad song on here, man. I
Yeah.
thought it was well produced as well. Highlights for me, I got Electricity featuring Mac Phipps. I thought he went crazy.
Mm.
uh Living Legend, Broken Spirit, Flued Out. I like nice, laid back, smoothed out track for the ladies. I thought that was dope.
Yeah.
Numbers on First Class Rossi went crazy on that track. Swang on Me, as you mentioned with Paul Wall, that was dope.
Yeah.
And Too Many Hoes featuring Cash Fargo had the Brent Fire sample on it. So I thought that was dope and how he incorporated that. So yeah, I thought it was a dope project, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely agree, man. So yeah, shout out to Fiend, man. Keep making music, man.
For sure.
Man, we got Boosie Badazz with First Day Back. I'll let you start this one off.
Yeah, now we just covered Boosie a couple weeks ago with the best album of 2023. And I thought it was a good project. Thought it showed a lot of growth and maturity and it was very introspective. This one I kind of feel like has elements of that,
Mm-hmm.
but then it has elements of Boosie being who we've known Boosie to be for
Mm-hmm.
years as well. But what I really like about this project is certain songs you really see like the human element of Boosie.
Mm-hmm.
And not that, clearly, obviously, as a person and a human being, he's a human. But
Mm-hmm.
sometimes we get caught up in the glitz and the glamour of the rap game and that lifestyle. But like tracks like Southern Hospitality, especially,
Mm-hmm.
like that just really shows like the human element of him. And I thought that was so dope.
Yeah.
Highlights for me: Be Alright featuring Rich Homie Quan. That's another one.
Mm-hmm.
Devil on Me. And I like how he has like incorporates certain like gospel elements into certain songs as
Mm-hmm.
well. I think that's dope. Uh Playing Games is crazy featuring OG Dre. I
Yeah.
like that one a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Words Mean More. That one and Rocket Man are two of the best songs I've ever heard from Boosie.
Yeah.
Like fire. Southern Hospitality and Boosie versus Boosie. I like it, man. It's a dope project.
Yeah, I agree, man. You kind of took the words out of my mouth. I thought he had some good writing on here, some dope performances. It was one song, I don't know if I picked it as a highlight, but it was one song, like his flow was kind of crazy on it. So Bootsy he can go in that bag whenever he wants to. And guys like Bootsy, Kodak Black, their voices are really distinct and kind of stand out. But I pretty much would agree with you on all the highlights. Be All Right featuring Rich Homie Quan, Devil on Me. I like that one a lot. I like how he wanted people to kind of pray and stuff. Uh, at the end of the song, I can kind of see him doing that maybe like at a concert or something. Playing Games featuring OG Dre. My favorite song though is Words Mean More. And let me ask your opinion on something. The Bootsy versus Bootsy, did that kind of give you like a DMX vibe? Because I thought it felt like a DMX type of thing.
I could see that. And it kind of reminded me of the Ti versus Tip thing as
Mhm.
well. When he had the album,
Right.
but I don't think it's a concept that is obviously brand new. I think a lot of artists have explored that lane before, but
Right.
especially with Boosie, like we spoke, I think it shows the introspection, and that's a dope thing to see from Boosie.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, shout out to Bootsy. You guys definitely check out this mixtape. I think it's dope.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. We got Wiz Khalifa with See Ya. Wiz, man, Wiz in his bag. I think this it's like the perfect time to come out with this because it kind of has like a summertime vibe to it. Some dope bars, dope beats. The beats are hard, and Wiz having fun. He's like independent now. He's not with the label anymore, so I know we're gonna get a lot more music from him. Highlights for me would be PBV featuring Lil Vada, Why Not Why, Fire, Try It. I like Referral a lot. It's Mine. Making Enemies featuring Chevy Woods. I think Wiz and Chevy have a good cohesion together anytime they're in the studio and doing something. In the game, Rich Kids, and Too Many Shots. Dope project, a little bit on the long side, but besides the length of it, I think it's a very fire project though.
Yeah, man, I can agree with you on the length. I do feel like it's kinda on the long side, but it's a fun album with a good variety of production and a good variety of sounds. So I think a lot of different people will be able to find something that they like with this. Highlights from me. Why Not Not Why, The Homie, Referral, What Would I Do, Close Frame, Swollen Life, Making Enemies, Little Do They Know. I think that was really dope.
Yeah.
Get Nervous, Too Many Shots, as you mentioned, and No Invitation. So yeah, fun project, a lot of different production, even got in his R&B bag and
Right.
at a couple points on the project. So yeah, man, dope.
Yeah, fire, man. Yeah, you guys definitely check out Wiz's See Ya mixtape. It's definitely worth the listen.
Absolutely.
All right, Mike, what we got for our singles this week, man?
All right, the singles. So first we have Sauce Walka and Conway the Machine with Dangerous Derringer. Uh man, slow beat, you know, kind of Griselda style beat, but crazy bar. Sauce Walka went crazy,
Went
Conway went
crazy.
crazy. Dope.
Yeah, I agree, man. It's dope. Sauce, man, he was going off, man. But fire track.
Facts. Next we have Estee Nack with Angel Dior. I'll let you start.
There's some elements of it that I like. It's cool. It's cool. I mean, it has to maybe grow. It's a little different, so maybe it just didn't hit me like that on the first listen. But I definitely think it has some potential. Maybe after a couple listens to grow on you.
I agree. I had to listen to it twice too because the first time I was just like, okay, like it's cool, but then I had to go back and listen. And the second time I definitely thought it was dope. I like the hook. Uh, he has elements of West Side Gun to his style, and if I'm not mistaken, I think he may be signed to West Side. I have
Yeah,
to do some more research on that, but he definitely has some elements of West Side Gun to his style.
yeah.
But overall, I give it a dope. I thought it was dope.
Okay.
Next, Conway the Machine featuring Benny the Butcher and 38 Spesh with LALO. I'll let you start.
Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. Benny went crazy, man. Benny went crazy, man. All guys got off, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to make it like everybody didn't go in. I mean, all of them went off, but that's probably one of my favorite songs of theirs because sometimes I'm not the biggest fan of like that dope rap stuff, but they brought this one home, man. It's fire.
Facts, fire. I co-sign everything you said. Fire.
Yeah.
Next, we have Pierre Bourne with New York in June. I think it's a good track, man. I think it's a really good track. First track I've heard from him, but it's got a nice vibe. I like it.
Yeah, I agree, man. I kind of like it. Nice hook. Kind of catchy. I like it.
I agree, man. Next, we have Hopsin with Freestyle Canal. This is dope, man. Started off, I was kind of like, okay, where is he going with this? And then,
Yeah.
like, he really got into it, and I was like, yeah, it's dope.
Yeah, it's dope, man. And the one we covered last week, the single on whatever, single or whatever, that's fire too, man. That's one of his he kind of switched up his flow on that one. But I like how Hopsin is showing he can kind of get into any bag though.
Facts, he's definitely doing his thing, man.
Yeah.
Next, we have Ray Vaughn once again with the put it on the flow freestyles. I mean, we probably done like 5 or 6 of these in the past week or two.
Yeah.
But I thought this was dope, especially after the flow switch. At first, I was kind of like on the fence. Once he hit the flow switch, I was like, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, fire, man. I like what he did on here. So yeah, you're right. A lot of people doing these songs though, for sure.
Yeah, man. Hey, apparently LALO's got her one because I done seen, like we said, 5 or 6 remixes just in the past couple weeks. So
Yeah.
next we have Millyz and Stupid Young with Devotion. I'll let you start.
At first, I was like, it's cool, but yeah, it's fire, man. I like what both guys did. I gotta show this one to my wife so she can see it because sometimes she'll see some of the Asian guys rapping and show me the videos and stuff. But yeah, it's fire though. I thought both guys did a dope job on it.
I agree. I thought it was fire too. Millyz definitely. I mean, we discussed
Mm.
Millyz multiple times, and I thought Stupid Young was really dope. Like I didn't know what to expect, especially from the name, but
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was dope.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. Fire.
Next, we have Lupe Fiasco with Outside. I'll let you start.
I like it, man. I mean, I love the verses. He went crazy on all the verses. Like the verses were crazy. The hook could have been a little better in my opinion, but outside of the hook, his rapping is just incredible though. I love what he did on all 3 verses. Hell, I wish he would have did a 4th verse.
I agree. I thought it was dope, man. I mean, I'm a Lupe fan. You
Mm,
know, I thought it was dope. And as I spoke previously, I know some Lupe fans don't like when he does songs like this. I
mm,
personally love it, so I thought it was dope.
yeah.
Next, we have J Rock and Banx with Eastside. Uh, I didn't really know how to feel about this one. This is kind of like the Estee Nack track. I had to listen to it again.
Mm,
On second listen, I went with dope. I feel like it's a dope track,
yeah.
but I definitely had to listen twice.
Yeah, that video is wow, man. Like that video is wow. One of the most craziest videos I've seen in a while, man. But yeah, I agree with you. I give him a fire emoji though. It's dope.
Facts. Next, Quando Rondo with Feel This Way. Uh, this one's just cool to me, man. We've covered a lot of Quando Rondo. Most of it that I've liked. This one I feel like is cool.
I kind of like this, man. I don't know. I guess the more we doing this podcast, the more I'm listening to kind of auto tune stuff. But it grew on me, so I listened to it twice. I liked it.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah,
Next, we have KOTA the Friend with Super Rare. I'll let you start this one.
fire, man, fire. We killed it. I liked it.
I agree. I thought it was dope as well. Shout out to KOTA, fire.
Yeah.
Next, your boy, Rich the Kid,
Mm.
with Never Change. I'll let you start.
You know, I think we covered 2 other songs. I was like, I felt like he was kind of searching for one. This is different. It's definitely like in an R&B vibe type of thing, but I like this. I like it. I give him a fire emoji for it.
Yeah, I don't think it's bad. I think it's a solid track. Uh, Still kind of not what I expect from him normal. Like you said, it's different. So
Yeah.
I don't think it's bad, you
Mm.
know. But I'm kind of interested to see like what his next project sounds like.
Yeah. Facts.
Next we got uh Earl Sweatshirt with making the band Danity Kane. This is fire. Like
Yeah.
Earl went crazy. This is fire.
Yeah, he went crazy. He went crazy. Fire, man. Facts.
Next we got Lil Tyler with Brand New Blues. Uh, I go cool on this one. I think it's cool. Not bad. I got cool.
I agree. It's cool.
Okay. Next we have Lola Brooke with Blind 'Em. This was a remix she did of the Grinding Clips track. I'll let you start.
I like the verses. I just didn't like the hook as much. There's one part of the hook that was super strange. I didn't really like that too much, but the raps were dope though.
Agree. I think the raps were dope. Especially the second verse. I really enjoyed that one.
Mm.
The hook, it didn't really throw me off that much. I thought it was, cool for what it was within the concept. So I give it a dope.
Okay, that's what's up.
Next we have Rilo Rodriguez, Alabama's very own, once again, with End of the Road. Uh, I think it's a good track. As we spoken before, I have songs from Rilo that I like a lot more,
Mm.
but I don't think it's bad. I think this is a good track, and I like the subject matter and the theme of it.
Yeah, I feel the same way, man. I thought he did his thing, and definitely want to hear some more tracks from him. But I thought it was pretty good.
For sure. Next we have Monica with Letters. I'll let you start.
Yeah, I mean, she definitely got the shock value having her in Game. I mean, I saw Game at first, and they was like in the tub together. I was like, damn, they they really selling the video. But yeah, I thought it was a cool track though. It's good to hear Monica back, and it's been like a little bit, but I know with this new era that we in, we definitely need pillars like her doing some real R&B music. So it's dope to have her back.
Agreed, man. I thought it was dope too. Like you said, the video, I'm sure will get plenty of views.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but yeah, dope song. And shout out to Monica. Like you said, it's been a minute, but
Yeah,
clearly she still got it.
yeah, absolutely.
Next we have John Batiste with Calling Your Name. I'll let you start once again.
Incredible, man. This is my opinion. Song of the week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it a lot, man. I think it is one of those tracks that has a lot of crossover appeal.
Yeah.
Like this could be in commercials, this could be in
Yeah.
children's movies. Like they could play that song anywhere, man.
Yeah.
So like I definitely see big potential for this song.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah. Hey, I subbed to his page, downloaded the song, and he's got an album coming out soon. So definitely something we can cover.
Yeah, for sure, man. I like you said, dope, man.
Yeah, dope. Yeah.
Next we have Montgomery, Alabama's very own Chica featuring Freddie Gibbs with Truth or Dare. Hey, this hey, she's got now. Chica has a couple good songs,
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion. Like a handful of good songs. Like like this one right here though. This one, this could possibly be her best song, bro.
Yeah.
Like we've covered a few of them on the pod and that we spoke on that we both like,
Yeah.
and even some that she hasn't had on that we haven't covered on the pod that I like.
Mm-hmm.
But this one right here, I think this has song of the week potential right here.
Hey man, I ain't gonna front. She almost about damn near out rap Freddie. I mean, she went
Hey,
in.
hey, real talk. Freddie had to come on there and go crazy for
Yeah.
real. Hey, she went wild, like for real,
Yeah.
man. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
fire. Shout out to Chica.
Yeah.
Shout out to Freddie Gibbs. Fire track, man.
Yeah, I thought it was an interesting pairing too, with both of them having like a little controversy going on. So that's the best way to kind of deal with that stuff is to make good music.
Absolutely, absolutely. Shout out to both of them.
Yeah.
Next we got Logic with Check Please, featuring C. Castro and T Man the Wizard. Uh I don't think it's bad. I think it's a good track, good solid track. But I've heard stuff from Logic with C. Castro that I like better. So not bad. Good track.
Okay. I like it. I like it a lot better than, the other one we covered last week. Maybe that type of him doing that kind of stuff I have to grow on me, but he should he's good at rapping, so I want to hear him rap. So I like it.
I feel it. Next, we have Dave East featuring G-Eazy with WDGAF. I'll leave that up to your imagination. You'll figure it out. I think it's dope. G-Eazy's growing on me, bro. I know I've spoken on him before, but hey, he did his thing on this one. I like what he did on that track with Vince and Chance.
Yep.
G-Eazy's growing on me, but this is dope.
Yeah, I was just about to say, man, he's been going in lately, man. It's been a good run of features, man. But I like it, man. I like what both guys did. If I'm not mistaken, I think at the end of July, Dave has a new album coming out. But yeah, fire, man. I like it.
Okay, that's what's up. Next, 42 Dub with One Time. Think it's a good track. I've heard stuff from him I like better. I don't think it's bad. Good track.
Yeah, I agree. It's a good track.
Next, Young Thug featuring Juice WRLD and Nicki Minaj with Money. I know you spoke previously on this one when we covered Thug's album last week. Nicki snapped on this, man. I don't know if you, I can't remember if you spoke on Nicki's verse or not, but Nicki went crazy on this. To me, I like it.
Yeah, the sample is crazy. Good song. As you mentioned, I thought everybody went off, and you know, I'm not gonna lie, it's not that I didn't like Juice WRLD in the past. It's just maybe I had just a lot of stuff going on. I just to get a chance to really get into some of his music, but I even listened to like one of his albums last night. Like Juice WRLD is like really growing on me, man. So he's a really dope artist, man. So shout out, rest in peace to him, man. But the song was fire though.
Yeah, Juice WRLD is extremely talented, man. I mean, a dude that if you've ever seen like those Tim Westwood freestyles where
Yeah.
he just freestyles for like hours at a time, like
Yeah.
the dude's incredibly talented, man. So
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, fire track though.
Yeah, I agree, man.
Next we have Sampler with Spirit 2.0. This is dope, man. Another one in the running for track of the week, like
Absolutely.
fire.
Absolutely. It's another one. I downloaded this song, man. Fire, man. If it's not that John Batista song, it's definitely this one. This is very impressive, man. Shout out to him for doing a song like this.
Facts. Next we have Dave East featuring Young Chris with Petey Petey. Another one of them ones. This is fire. Young Chris went crazy.
Yeah, it was good to hear Chris. I put cool. Not that Dave didn't go off, and not that Chris didn't go off. I don't know, maybe the beat just didn't quite do it for me, but rapping wise, I mean both guys are incredible. So that's not even nothing to talk about in that area.
Facts, I agree. Next, back to the Idol. We come with The Weeknd, Lil Baby, and Susanna Son with False Idols. I'll let you start.
I wrote this down, man. This is the best Lil Baby verse. This is my opinion. Best Lil Baby verse I've ever heard before. Fire. He went in. Track is dope.
Okay. I got Dope, probably the best one from the show yet. I think this might be the best song that we've covered from the Idol, the TV show, to this point.
Yeah.
And I agree, Lil Baby's part was dope.
Yeah, they went off.
Next, Lil Uzi Vert with Suicide Doors. And obviously he has a new album out. I think it's the Pink Tape. Yeah, so I'm sure we'll get to that at some point in time in the near future. I got cool for this one though.
Okay. Not for me. I'm no disrespect to him, but I just wasn't feeling this one.
I feel it. Next, we got Marlon Craft with Lessons. This is dope, man. I mean, we covered Marlon several times. Little different vibe for him on this one, but I like it. Fire.
Yeah, fire, man. Fire. If you don't mind, let me say one more thing though. I will give Lil Uzi Vert a shout out for one thing though, that he doesn't take himself too serious, so he didn't mind putting the thing in there with Charleston White kind of clowning him. I thought that was dope.
I like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was dope as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything
Yeah,
anything
fire,
else you want to
fire,
say?
man. Yeah, fire. Marlon is incredible. I like how he was talking about. I'm taking singing lessons. I'm taking swimming lessons. So yeah, fire, man. I look forward to this home. I think it was what Home Court Advantage Volume 2. I'm looking forward to it because so far
Yeah,
everything's put out so far has been dope.
I agree, man. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Next we have Reason with Jesus. I'll let you start.
Okay. I'm gonna save something I put for another song that we was going to cover last week, but we took it off the list. Blasphemous but catchy.
Yeah, man. I think it's a good track. Reason, I like Reason.
Mhm.
He's doing this thing for a minute. I
Yeah,
think he's dope. Shout out to Reason.
yeah, he's dope.
He's with the TDE family. Yeah, so I got good track. I think it's solid.
Yeah, I agree.
Next we got Tory Lanez and Trippie Redd with Hurts Me. I know Trippie's your guy, so I'll let you start.
Dope, man. What's the other song we covered with Trippie? You even liked it because it's like a little different for him, but this is fire, man. This almost sounds like maybe this is something that didn't make that kind of 80s album that Tory did, or he's got like a part 2 coming out or something, but it's definitely got that type of vibe to it. But I like it. I like what both guys did on here.
I agree with everything you just said. I was thinking about the Trippie song that we covered a week or so ago. I thought about Tory Lanez's 80s album.
Yeah.
And yeah, I agree with everything you said. Dope. Fire track.
Yeah, fire track, man.
Next, Stormzy with Longevity Flow. I think we covered Stormzy and Fredo last week.
Mhm.
This was fire as well. I like it, man.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. Fire. You definitely went in, man.
Next, we got Lil Kiki featuring Big Crit and Be Legit with Vibin'. I'll let you start.
Yeah, dope, man. Dope. I thought it was very dope how they, gave the tribute to Big Pokey at the beginning. Even like a little maybe 10-second part in the video, you see him in there too. But yeah, it's a dope song, man. And it's good to see Be Legit. I haven't seen him in a long time, man, but he's a legend. I remember the albums him and E40 used to do. So it's good to hear him again too.
Facts. Yeah, I thought it was fire as well. I liked the hook. The
Mm,
beat I thought was dope. I'm pretty sure Crit probably produced that
yeah,
fire track.
yeah, fire, man.
Next, Locksmith featuring Chris Webby and John Connor with I Don't Wanna. I'll let you start.
Yeah, Locksmith has been on a good run, man. He's just every week, whenever we get songs of his to cover, he's gonna do his thing, man. And then you add John Connor to the mix, out of here. I don't know too much about Chris Webby, but he definitely had a good verse too, though.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Locksmith, we covered him multiple times on the pod. Everything we've covered since we've been doing this pod with him on, it's been fire.
Yeah.
John Connor went crazy. He left Earth, as they say in the battle rapper world, on that
Yeah.
verse, like
Yeah.
ridiculous. And Chris Webby, I've known about Webby for a while. He's had tracks with Justina Valentine. That one track that we covered with Oswin Benjamin maybe about a month or so ago.
Okay.
If I'm not
Yeah, I
mistaken,
remember
Chris
that.
Webby was on that track.
Okay.
Yeah, and he did this thing on that one too. So yeah,
Yeah.
shout out to Webby, shout out to Locksmith, and shout out to John Connor. Man, that verse was crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. He went off, man.
And next we have Ransom with or featuring King Crooked with Enemy of the State. Fire, bro. Yeah,
Yeah,
this
man.
this is one of those ones, man. You got Ransom and King Crooked though. What do you expect? Fire.
Fire, man. Yeah, both guys went crazy, man. Dope. It's dope to see those two pair up. So we need more of it, man.
Next we got your boy Bizarre with Piece of Ish.
Mm,
Uh, there's some funny bars in there. I
yeah.
thought the production was dope. It's alright.
Okay. Yeah, I like the Adam 22 line. Yeah, I like Bizarre because he just doesn't take himself too serious. He's clowning about the eating bacon and stuff. He was going off. So I give him a dope. I know what Bizarre does, so I give him a dope for
All right. Next we have Paige Kennedy with Speed. Now we've covered the track before, but the video just dropped, so I thought the video was dope as well.
it. Yeah.
So I give it a dope fire emoji.
Yeah, fire emoji, man. Paige always has good visuals and I lived in Ohio for years, so I assumed, when we did that trip on Tundra, he was talking about Cedar Point, the theme park, and he confirmed that. So yeah, fire, man. Fire track.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
Next we have Busta Rhymes featuring Bia with Beach Ball. I think this is a really good track, man. I like Bia's part a lot.
Yeah.
Busta's part was dope. Just wish it kind of wish the whole track was maybe just a little bit longer.
Mhm.
But overall, I think it was good.
Yeah, I agree, man. We know Busta's gonna always deliver. It's just making sure you get the right beats for him. But yeah, I thought this song was solid, and it was cool to see DJ Khaled and Rick Ross in the video too.
Yeah, for sure. Thought it was a dope and interesting pairing as well.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
And lastly, we have Georgia Smith and Nia Archives, who we've covered previously,
Yeah.
with Little Things remix. Now Nia Archives does drum and bass kind of house style
Mhm.
music, and we've covered Little Things, the track by Georgia Smith. So this is like a remix. I thought it was dope.
Yeah, I agree, man. So much so I downloaded the song, and when I did, I saw I think it's September, if I'm not mistaken, but Georgia Smith has a new album coming out, so I definitely look forward to that.
Yeah, that's definitely dope, and I'm definitely looking forward to that as well.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, man. Hey, we had some dope stuff this week, man. That jump is was it John Batista?
Yeah,
Uh
John Batiste.
Batista, fire, man. I like that one. Sampa, um, The Weekend. Yeah, we definitely had some dope tracks this week, man.
Yeah, man. Chica and Freddie Gill specifically, I thought that Truth or Dare track was incredible. One of Chica's best tracks to date, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Um, Locksmith and Chris Webby with John Connor, that was incredible.
Hmm.
Uh, the Ransom and King Crooked track that you spoke about.
Yeah.
Uh, Earl Sweatshirt with the Making the Band Danity Kane.
Fire. Yeah.
Sauce Walka and Conway. I mean,
Hmm.
just a lot of good stuff this week, man. So yeah, a bunch of dope tracks.
Yeah, man, definitely. Like I said, I know Dave East is coming soon, so I'm definitely looking forward to his project at some point within this month that we can cover. What's on your radar?
Yeah, I know Grip is coming soon.
That's right.
Um, still waiting on that Smino, still waiting on that West Side Gun, still waiting on
Mm,
that Tizo touchdown.
yeah.
We'll see when and if those drop in the near future. Other than that, man, just like you said, keeping our eyes and ears open to see what's coming. But we'll definitely have a new batch of stuff for y'all next week to check out. So
Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, shout out to everybody this week, man. We had some good projects.
absolutely, yeah, that Currency and Harry Fraud, man,
Mhm.
fire beats, yeah,
Yeah, for
crazy.
sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, give everybody your social media, Mike.
Yes, sir. That's M1C underscore CH3CK on Instagram.
All right, I'm on Instagram as well at Terrance Hill the Great. Also, we appreciate those of you who listen to the podcast on Spotify or Apple. In the meanwhile, look for us on Facebook at The Sleeping Giants. Also, while you're there, look for my Facebook page, Terrance Hill. And then also on YouTube, look for In the Hills and Terrance Hill Music. But we appreciate you guys tuning in to this week's episode of the Sleeping Giants podcast. We'll see you next time. Take care.